Hi guys, I'm here with my finished librarian dreadnought. Now I've fiddled with the lighting on my camera as much as I could. The reason why I've done that is because I tried to go for a new sort of like painting technique when doing this librarian dreadnought. Now for any of you that have been following what many YouTubers have been doing lately with their airbrushes, they pre-shade. What that involves is using black or a very dark grey, and you just literally follow all the panel lines of a miniature, and after you've undercoated the model in white, and those original spray lines of black or dark grey create your basis for your shadows. So after you've gone over that model, then with your colour that your preferable colour for your army, you'll be left with like a shadow in recesses that was formed in the pre-shading stage. I know that was a long mouthful of a sentence. I hope I've explained myself a little, but what I did when I painted this dreadnought, I painted in grayscale. Now what that means is that I used blacks, greys and whites to actually paint the whole miniature before any colour went on to the actual miniature at all, to try and create as many natural gradients in highlights, shadows as I could on the different panels. And then what that also enables me to do is just allow for one real colour for the body of the armour. So I use scarlet red in the Vallejo Model Air range, but you'll see that it looks like I've used several. Well, that's if my camera's not playing up on the panels, but it's just one colour. So painting in grayscale, not pre-shading, because that's just going over the actual lines of the panel. So actually painting in grayscale and then using very thin paint as my top layer picks up all those different gradations in colour underneath. And I think it looks really good. Yeah, so sometimes it pays to experiment. I did exactly the same technique on the carapace front part, but it was a lot more difficult because this model's pre-built, so obviously I had to mask all around it and whatnot because I didn't want blue bleeding into the red and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is another one of the minis in the collection that I was given to from my good buddy Mac. He did a great job on modelling it. So yeah, made my life a lot easier again, just slapping down the paint. The fun part for me. So yeah, yeah. Let me know what you think, guys. Can you actually see on camera? I mean, I know my camera's pants, but can you actually see the difference and the gradual change between panels in the lighting? Would you say it's a good technique to use, or would you go for a different technique? I mean, this is quite a clean look. There's hardly any weathering at all done. I've used hard edge highlights of blazing orange just to make the panels pop that little bit more, and I can't even remember, it was a Vallejo Model Air blue actually for the hard edge highlights on the carapace blue there. The power weapon thing there, I don't even know what the actual is it like a force blade or something like that. Very standard non-metallic metal finish to it actually. Not the best I've ever done, if I'm completely honest. And I used white as hard edge highlights on the like glyph patterns just underneath to make it look that much more three-dimensional. But all in all, it's a beautiful model, and as I think as dreadnought kits goes, the Blood Angels one's probably one of the best on the market. The reason for that is that you can actually make 3 variants out the box, and they all look completely different. You can model a Furioso, a Death Company dreadnought, or a Librarian, and yeah, I really like the look of it. So yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.